Hey Will, how about you tell us a little bit about your business or your aspiring app?
Sure. So it's called Brand. It's Brand mobile application. It's a micro crowdfunding platform that's kind of like Instagram meets Venmo, Kickstarter, and Tinder a little bit. It's basically a charitable giving application where people can donate money to other people who upload media brands, like, so if it was your brand, you would upload, things that you were passionate about, and other users could upload, or they could donate small amounts of money to you. And you can also endorse other brands, charities, and other companies and stuff. And it's just like a giant micro crowdfunding app where you get exposure through media, like, videos and pictures that you upload as a user.
Okay, so how did you first come up with the idea and what was give us a little background on how you kind of thought of this and started and began the starting
The last,
process?
sure. Last winter, I was applying for, internships and stuff, and so I was bouncing around Chicago, applying. I applied to like Cardinal Health, Northwestern Mutual, places like that, and I took an internship, and it started in winter. It was like a training thing, and within 2 weeks, I was like, I want to go skiing or something. Like, why? Like, what am I doing this for? And I realized that the only reason I was going to work in the first place was to be able to afford to do the things that I would be doing if I could, if I had the means to do them already.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that, right now a huge trend in like the tech space is mobile payments, getting cash away from everything. So create like a giant network where people can do these things by donating, 5 cents, 10 cents, but it's over a grand scale. Like everything you upload is, imagine if I told you that every like you gave out on Instagram was worth was 5 cents you gave to somebody. You'd probably be like, well, that's, $10 that I wish I had.
Yeah.
But you've probably received more likes than you've given out on Instagram in your time.
Yeah.
And that's like the case for a lot of people.
So, what would you consider to be your target market?
Target demographics like 17 to 25-year-olds. It's more like an artsy, passionate kind of crowd. People who have a talent, hobby, things like that.
What was the biggest challenge starting getting going on the app development? What was your hardest obstacle?
It's something I knew nothing about. It's something that I, continue every day. I have to learn new stuff. I knew nothing about the tech game. I spent the last few months just gathering as much information as possible. Honestly, it's a lot of it's a new market. So having to learn tech lingo, how to pitch yourself and present yourself around people who do this for a living, and kind of just sounding like you can, like it's a discourse that you understand, and not getting taken advantage of by developers, and basically being able to pivot is huge. Being able to kind of just change
the
direction you're looking at. So that's the biggest challenge, is kind of just adapting and changing to market needs.
Okay, and then last question. So, what do you think is going to make this company or this app successful? And how do you plan on measuring, what are your measurements of success? Are the downloads on the app or what?
It's not about getting a ton of likes per individual photo like it is on Instagram.
Yeah.
So getting tons and tons of likes over your entire brand.
Yeah.
So that's the way it works. I guess we'll measure success basically just, by the amount. I mean, it was never really, this can't be really something that's about money. It is a little bit for profit, but it's about a greater cause. So basically it's just kind of creating a successful network, with a ton of people using it that are into it, that are uploading, that's just, they're having fun with it, because it's a gamified Instagram that you can get paid to use. And I don't know, it's easy. It's really user friendly. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Good luck with the app and future of all that.
All right.
This has been a very interesting interview. I think it was especially important to me to hear the point of view of someone who's trying to start an app, basically because our group, Class Hits, is doing the same type of thing, looking to get into the app business. He mentioned a lot of things that we talked about in class, which I thought was really interesting. And he brought up pivoting and the idea of like being able to pitch to certain investors and knowing the lingo. So, I mean, that's a good thing to take note into. Overall, I mean, I think he has a great idea, and I really do think that it'll work out. And I wish him the best luck. So that's that.